Once again, it's me, KNG. I'm about to bring you that heat today. Now, a lot of people know that the NFL, the NBA is scripted. What? Yeah, scripted. It's not a conspiracy. And it's also officiated terribly. The officials actually make the numbers play at Vegas, right? So if you wonder how the numbers go, just look at the referees. And referees have been outed. They've been shown to take bribes, make bets, and communicate among each other to officiate, to ensure players don't get calls, which brings team morale down, which weakens the offense, because it's oftentimes the team's best player, the MVP, the targeted player, what have you, right? So we know the NBA, NFL officiating is rigged. Now, the NBA, NFL script, as it were, is out, and we all know it. So this is the thing. The script for the 2023 season was all about white players, because believe it or not, they want white viewership. White viewership means more potential revenue, because white people have amassed the majority of the monies in America, at like 85%, give or take, right? So the NBA, as you've seen in these last couple of years, the rise of the great white hope, the Lucas, the Djokovic, the what's the kid on the LA? I forget, but you've seen that these players are in the forefront. They are getting the limelight. It's Linsanity for the caucasity. Now, you might say, King, I might be able to see that. Now, what about the NFL? Well, if you've seen the last couple of Super Bowls and things of that nature, the script couldn't have scripted it any better. Two white brothers playing in a Super Bowl. Now, obviously, this might have been done before in the past, so families could have played each other. I'm talking about whole clans. But the way that this was marketed was basically catering to having the having this image of the league is no longer a black league. There's phenomenal white athletes that are able to do great things. So this, showcases that white athletes are just as good, and puts them back into the sporting arena, right? For camaraderie, you might think. Obviously, there's always a underlining, hitting, you feel me, The Illuminati knows that humanity is being broken up. And when I say humanity, I mean the moral compass of individuals, the rules and regulations that govern people are being broken, as well as the connection between people are being broken, right? So there's no longer a sense of togetherness because everything's online. Everything is over some headphones, over a video, whatever, right? So the Illuminati wants to bring the Caucasians together because they know that it's a team game. And I'm not talking about on the football, basketball floor, ground, field, right? So they're looking to make sure that there is continued athletes togetherness, bonding, that is going to allow for networking throughout the next generation, so on and so forth, because obviously there is there's a pit in the middle of the idea of superiority, and it's called hip-hop, right? You can't get around hip-hop. Basically, you kind of fall in, and I'm saying hip-hop as a culture, so as far as the swag, the dress, the communique, or the language, the music, the lifestyle, the mottos, the mentality, all of these now are kind of whitewashed, to be honest, from the yesteryear, for those of us who remember it. But definitely in white America, there's a hole of hip-hop, and there are so many that are falling into it, that are coming out different, that are coming out more influenced by hip-hop culture that's also influencing others, right? So minstrel shows were always a thing, and still is. The thing is that they don't necessarily have to paint their face black, but they painted their soul in black culture. Ooh, that's a deep one right there, that whole of hip-hop. Anyway, now, as we go back to life, back to reality, the NBA, NFL has made rise of the notion that, this game is not predominantly black anymore. We have international at hand. We are on the rise of being multilingual, multi-integrated, so on and so forth, right? So that's why you're not going to see as many dunks as you used to see, right? Because the athlete is different. Stephen Curry making that three ball so proficiently has influenced shooter's mentality, right? So for a time, it was the high fly, athletic showmanship of running down the court, spinning in the air, boom, NBA champs, right? Heating up. He's on fire. But now you have what you have. And the NFL has always, predominantly had white quarterbacks, but you've had a rise and a push of the athletic quarterback who's also black. But now, instead of saying that, whites are going to be that quarterback position and dominate that, they're saying, hey, the tight end position, the running back position, the special teams, the high snapper or the punter, all these other positions are available and we can excel at them. So you can see how the running back, I believe, for the 49ers is white. I don't know this. I don't know this to be true, right? But I'm taking a gamble because his last name seems to be very white. The trend, the script in the NBA is, and the NFL, showcase our white athletes, showing that our white viewership, that these leagues aren't primarily black. They're not they're not jail ball, right? Where it's just a bunch of thugs playing basketball and football. There are some decent, upstanding white athletes that are carrying out what they do. And this is to trickle down into, continued teamwork in their communities, even though there is a big hole of hip-hop that is influencing them and has a magnetic charm to it that pulls in every direction towards the center. So, let me know what you think about the script and the theory that I just presented. Get back to me in a timely manner in my comments. Until then, peace.